AISC's IDEAS2 Awards grew out of an earlier competition that AISC offered back in the 1960s called the Architectural Awards of Excellence. AISC has a long history of honoring the top structural steel projects in the United States, both bridges and buildings, and the IDEAS2 Awards are designed to honor those top building projects. The competition, its current incarnation, is almost 20 years old, and if you see a significant building, if you see a building that you really like, the odds are it receives an IDEAS2 award at one time.
Each year, a jury reflective of a project team is selected to judge the entries. An owner, architect, structural engineer, general contractor, and steel fabricator, as well as an engineering student, a member of the trade media, and an AISC staff person.
I'm always looking for creativity, some degree of innovation. In as much as we are a steel jury, if you will, obviously there has to be some significant involvement of the steel business, but it doesn't have to be obvious. In fact, I'm looking for something that's more holistic, that's kind of integrated with the architecture and all the other pieces. But ultimately it has to be something that'll stand out and that people will recognize as a real winner.
I'm an engineer and it's steel. I tend to look more of like the innovativeness of it. You know, is it just standard engineering, or is it really, you know, a combination of aesthetics and engineering and innovativeness and kind of the whole project?
I was looking for a very obvious display of steel and connections, something that I think the public would appreciate steel design, structural design, have an appreciation for the building material, steel, which, you know, it's really the building material that built America, you know? I mean, it was responsible for the Industrial Revolution, and, you know, it's just now that we're still celebrating that in this awards program, acknowledging modern day steel construction, but still using that material that we built America with, it's a neat thing.
It's important to see not only was steel used, but how it was used. As a person or visitor to the building, are they able to see what you did and all the engineering that went into it? That's very important. So the connections need to be exposed. You know, the lighting, a lot of daylight, and a lot of something that kind of just pops at you.
AISC visits each of the winning projects and presents awards like these to each project's entering firm, as well as the primary members of the project team, in recognition of the collaborative effort required to design and build excellent steel frame building projects. The projects also are featured in Modern Steel Construction magazine. The rules say that the project should be substantially completed, but usually for the projects to be judged appropriately by the jury, they should be fully completed projects that have both construction and finished photography available.